I'm about to hurt your feelings. I'm making something that maybe shouldn't be done. I'm making Big Mac, wait for it, Bolognese. I know, your brain just exploded likely. I'm taking the idea of what Bolognese is and the flavor profile of what Big Mac is, and I'm making a pasta sauce to which I'm then gonna add a top gnocchi. And I'm taking that, making it sesame flavored to represent the sesame seed buns. Then the Bolognese part is going to be ground beef cooked with onions and garlic, of course, but to make it Big Mac flavored, I'm gonna add Big Mac sauce to it along with some beef stock. And before you beat the screen up telling yourself, what the heck does he think he's doing? I'm doing it. And without further ado, let's change the game once again. Okay, so here's the deal. Big Macs are made with 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, pickles, onions, all on a sesame seed bun. So we're gonna start with the sesame seed bun, which is gonna be made out of gnocchi. So gnocchi is gonna be these mashed potatoes combined with some all-purpose flour and an egg. And to get that sesame seed flavor, I'm also going to add some sesame oil. Use my little potato ricer situation over here. It's like one of my most fun kitchen tools. And we're gonna start mashing it up. I don't even need this many potatoes. I just really like squeezing it through this potato ricer. I'm gonna knead this out on this surface over here and then make a well and add all these rest of the ingredients. And we're gonna add some sesame oil to the egg part, just a little bit. Actually, we'll add a decent amount. I want this to be very sesame. Mix this egg up in the center, whisk it up a little bit, and then we're gonna start kneading. And the idea here is to mix it up together until the egg is fully incorporated with the potatoes. Just because as I was kneading this, I felt a little bit of like lumpiness on the inside of here, totally all good. I'm just gonna make the potato ricer smaller circles, smaller holes, and then run this through it again to make sure that there's no lumps. You really want this to be as smooth as possible. Ooh, that is what I'm talking about. I've made sure there's no lumps, and now I need to incorporate that with some flour to actually make the dough. As soon as you add about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour and you start kneading it out, you know it's done when you are kneading it and none of the potato is sticking to your surface. This is what we're looking for, okay? Now we're gonna separate this into 4 equal balls and roll it out into a cylinder to make the gnocchi shapes. The circumference of this cylinder will be the size of the gnocchis, so act accordingly. And I'm basically just gonna cut them into roughly 1 inch large. We have these little pockets, look like little potato pillows, and this is good. You could boil these and call them gnocchi, or you could take it one step further and make them in the actual shape of gnocchi, which has grooves in it to help sauce stick to it. You take the piece of potato pillow and the back of a fork, and you just roll it out like so. That's it. And then you end up with a little piece of ribbed gnocchi. I'm just gonna put these on a parchment paper lined baking tray, throw them in the fridge, and continue rolling out these gnocchis. All right, we're at the point where we can start making this Big Mac Bolognese. Okay, now while this browns and this cooks, I'm gonna set it aside and we're gonna make the Big Mac sauce, which, wait for it, I'm adding to the pot of ground beef and onions. Mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, onion, and garlic powder, vinegar, relish, and watch the magic happen, okay? Watch this turn into Big Mac sauce. Guys, come on, right here. Smells like Big Mac sauce. Tastes exactly like Big Mac sauce. And now, by far the weirdest part of this recipe, I'm adding this sauce to our pot of ground beef. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of beef stock. Okay, so status updates. Our gnocchi has chilled in the fridge. Our water is salted and boiling. How do you know when gnocchi is done? Basically, you put them in the hot boiling water and they sink to the bottom. When they rise to the top, you guessed it, they're done. Okay, now we back at it like a bad habit, making mad classics in the kitchen. Our gnocchi is done. We're gonna reheat some of this Big Mac Bolognese. We're gonna add, and when I say we, obviously I'm talking about me and Jeff over here, but we're just about at that point. Mix it all around. The gnocchi is gonna soak up all the juices of the Bolognese. It looks crazy. And as I'm mixing it together, like I say crazy, but holy jeez, I wanted to eat them. Only one more thing to do. Let's plate it. I mean, bowl it. All right, so gnocchi's in the bowl. I'm gonna hit it with some cheddar cheese. I know this is so weird, but bear with me, guys. We'll get there. Just a little bit of lettuce, just for that Big Mac look and feel. Some small diced onions. Some chopped dill pickles. Now, only one thing to really tie this home, and that is a sprinkle of some sesame seeds. Oh my God. If this doesn't scream Big Mac, I have failed you.
That literally looks like if you
took a Big Mac and went like that. All right, I mean, guys, let me present to you the world's first Big Mac Bolognese with sesame gnocchi. Did your brain just explode? Okay, I'll wait. Here's the deal with Big Mac inspired dishes. Anything you put Big Mac sauce onto, it's gonna taste exactly like a Big Mac. The sesame gnocchi with the Big Mac sauce Bolognese is a winner. It tastes great. The gnocchi is super pillowy. I'm getting not only the sesame seed in the back, but in the front via the sesame seeds that I added as a garnish. And yet again, pickles in a place you wouldn't normally put them is a winner. Hope you guys like this ridiculous recipe. Leave a comment down below letting me know whether you think it was a good idea, a bad idea, or if you have another idea. And remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to become a recipe champion in your own home, head over to recipechampions.com for all my published recipes.